Hello everyone, so happy new year. So today I'm going to show you my 2018 best makeup products. It could be a K-beauty or like drugstore or like high-end products, so I just put them in one. I've been wanting to make this kind of video. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers doing their with their 2018 best makeup, so now I want to share to all of you what are the products that I did love and what were the best for me. So first I'm gonna talk about what I normally apply, the steps. So sunscreen, I don't really like anything that I bought this last year, or I didn't buy anything because I need to use up the sunscreens that I got. But what I really loved, I think that I used up last year, was from Missha and the Apieu one. So the one I'm currently using, I don't like it, but I want to finish it up. So because I don't want to buy a new one that when I still have one. So the next one is primer. So the one that I love for drugstore is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. So this a healthy glow pore minimizing effect. So I've been noticing my pores really showing. That's why I wanted like a pore minimizing primer, and this really works perfectly. It's really cheap, and yeah, it's very hydrating, and I used it today. I don't really see, I still see a bit, but not really that much of my my pores that much. So I really highly recommend it if you're looking for a cheap one. For a bit, although I didn't buy it that much because it was on sale on Juicy, is the Touch in Soul No Pore Problem Primer. So it's smooth and pore covering properties. I did like this, and it's one of the best primer I've tried so far. It's really light formula. I still see a bit of my pores even after I use it, but it's not that prominent anymore, and I really like this. A lot of people rave about it, and I'm really happy I tried it. And you can get it sometimes on sale in juicy.com. I got it there for around $8, I think. The next one is foundation and cushion. So I don't find the best cushion that I did try this last year, so I think the one that I really like the most is I will just put like a photo here, maybe the Everlasting Cushion from Pony Effect, because that really suits my skin tone very well. It doesn't like brighten up my face. Like I noticed some cushion, I feel like it's too light for me, even if it's shade 25. So that's the darkest shade that you can find mostly in Korea, and it's still a bit light. I like the Missha Tension, I think Tension Glow, but it's still like ashy on me. But the Pony Effect one is really suits my skin tone. And for the best foundation for me is the MAC Mineralize foundation. I'm in the shade NC25. This also really fits my skin tone perfectly, especially when I'm lighter like now in winter time. And yeah, it's really, yeah, I feel like it's really lightweight. You can build it up to medium coverage, and I like how it looks on my face. So this is one of the best foundation I've tried so far. I usually go to a cushion, but now I'm trying to try foundations also. For concealer, I've only used this and only bought this. I think I also had the Pony Effect, but I prefer this more because the Pony Effect was too heavy and a bit darker on my skin tone. So this is the Saem Tip Concealer Cover Perfection in the shade 2. So I think this is my second or third tube, I'm not sure. I still have a backup, but this is really like, yeah, it really suits my skin tone very well. It's not too heavy. It's really, you can also build it up. I still see a bit of dark circles, or like the darkness under my eyes, but it really helps a bit to lighten it up. And I want to try, and it's really cheap as well. I want to try something else for concealer. If you have a recommendation for in Korean beauty or other products, let me know so I can try something else this year. For setting my face. For setting powder, I love, and I only bought this, I think, the MAC Next to Nothing powder. So I'm the shade medium. So I asked the makeup artist from MAC what is the best setting foundation that I don't see, like, yeah, some powders really I see it's like caking, but this it's really lightweight. I still a bit see the powders, but not like so much that it's almost like cakey looking. So I really like it. I highly recommend it, and I think, yeah, this will last me for maybe 2 years because I only really use light use of it, and yeah, I highly recommend. They said also that this is like the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder. So, and the next one is a bronzer. So my most favorite this year is the butter bronzer in the shade, I think, bronzer. So it's really, when I hit the pan and when I swirl my brush, yeah, it's like it was really destroyed, so I still need to repress it, but this is the best bronzer I've tried this year. And yeah, I think I still want to finish up my other bronzer, so I will not repurchase this, but I think I will repress it, so I will really finish everything. So, and it smells good, and yeah, it's not really like so dark, it's looks really natural on the face, so I really like it, and the formula is great as well. So the next one, what is bronzer? Eyebrow product. So I finish up the Face Shop. Those were the one of the best eyebrow pencil I've tried. The Face Shop, I think, wood pencil, and the other one with like automatic side. But for this year, I like the Essence Eyebrow Designer pencil in number 7 dark chocolate. So this is how it looks. I didn't expect so much from this. I bought this because during my vacation in August in Holland, I forgot to bring my eyebrow pencil, and yeah, this was I think the shade that really suits me, and it was, I think, less than €2, and it's really, I'm using it now. It really suits my skin tone and my hair, and yeah, I like the quality, and yeah, I think this is one of the best finds this is one of my best finds last year. For eyeshadow palettes, so I did like a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but the one that I used a lot was the Style Nanda Mood Recipe, I think, palette, 3CE multi eye color palette in Overtake. So I used this a lot, like for my transition, and a lot of, like, I love the glitters. I used this now today, this one and this one in combination. I really like how it looks, and yeah, this is mostly the looks I like, and yeah, I like how the color combination they made, and yeah, this is like also best whole year round, and it can be summer, winter, and fall, so it's really good, and yeah, great value, and it's great for traveling because it doesn't take so much space, and it's really light. The next one, I think I use this a lot during summertime and springtime. It's the Too Faced Velvet Matte Eyeshadow Palette in Just Peachy Mattes. So this is how the palette looks like. I really use eyeshadow light, and that's why you don't see any much of dent to them, but I did like this. I remember I used this a lot, and I made a lot of looks out of it during summertime and springtime. So yeah, and I will surely use this a lot when it's getting a bit better, when the winter is done. So I like that, and I did like a lot of the I Heart Revolution palettes, but this is the one I use the most. So this is the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Orange in Chocolate Orange. So this is how the palette looks like. It's really pretty, and this is the tones that I like to use, like orange, browns, and especially this glitter, it's really pretty. It's like also like really good quality. I didn't expect so much from this brand because they're like dupes or like cheap alternative of the Too Faced chocolate bar, but they really exceeded my expectation. And yeah, they really surprised me. It's really great quality. I already have 4 of this because I really love it, but this is the one I use the most. For mascara, I love the Heroine, or I think the Heroine line. I like the other version where I will put the picture here, but this is also great. And it has like this kind of wand. It's like the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. It's the Kiss Me Heroine Make Volume and Curl Mascara, but I like the other their other version. So yeah, I highly recommend Japanese mascara. They're really long lasting. They really curl your lashes whole day, and it stays like that. Not other mascaras that it weighs my eyelashes down, and this is, it's really waterproof. When it sets, it doesn't budge. It's even harder to remove them, so you really need to have a heavy duty mascara remover. So yeah, this is really great. I highly recommend this brand. For like eyeliner, I still really recommend the CoverGirl, but CoverGirl here I can buy it before in the Haze, but now they removed it, so I can buy it anymore. But I highly recommend that. It's really great waterproof eyebrow and eyeliner. But now I'm currently using this, and I really love it. Also, this is the Lily by Red Starry Eyes gel liner in, I'm not sure with the shade, but I think it's something with brown. I will try to look it up. And this is, I like it because you don't need to sharpen. It's like a, I think automatic, you call that kind of pencil. And yeah, it's really like opaque, like the CoverGirl. Like, yeah, it's not unlike the one I recently got. I like this because it's thicker kind of eyeliner, and yeah, it glides easily. It's really creamy. Yeah, it really reminds me of my CoverGirl eyeliner, so I highly recommend it. For blush, so the one I use the most is, I think this, I'm not sure, the 3CE face blush in Rose Beige. So this is what I used today. It's really a pretty blush, and everyday, like natural kind of spring summer kind of blush that I really love. This is really like complements my skin tone, and the formula is great. And yeah, I want to try more if they will release like new set of blush, and I really love this from 3CE. What I also did, like, because I was looking what are the blush that I use the most, and this is, I think I use this a lot. This from Another Stories. It's the blusher in Canvas Taupe. So it's also like a natural looking kind of blush that it reminds me of the MAC Baby Love. No, not Baby Love, Blush Baby. So yeah, I really like this. I like the design, the quality of this brand as well, and I have quite a few of their blushers. And I did love also this butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. It's the Nude Silk. So this is also like a pretty everyday shade, also great for summer and spring, and it smells divine. It's really like a pretty shade that I used a lot during summertime and springtime. So I highly recommend that formula as well. It feels like the bronzer. The next one, I also did love this a lot. It's from Essence. It's their Mosaic Blush in Natural Beauty. So this is how the shade looks. It's just nice when I want like a blusher that can, when I have a bit of heavy eye makeup look, this really looks best. And yeah, it just gives me a beautiful natural blush. And I did love this from Ofra. I have so much blush that I love because yeah, I used a lot. The blush Bellini, Ofra blush in Bellini. So this is like like a light peachy orange kind of shade that I really love. I really use this a lot because I like how it looks on my face, especially during the summertime. Okay, I think. And the last one is from Too Faced. This I've been wanting to get it for so long. They're always sold out, and I'm happy it's available here in Belgium already. So, and you can buy it in Douglas. Too Faced Love Flash in Baby Love. So as you can see, the bunny is already gone. When I got this, I used this almost every day, and it was like I was really in love with it. If only they didn't remove they didn't have so much shimmer. What I don't like a bit about it is that it has so much shimmer, so not really that much, but you can see it. But so I can only wear it when I'm wearing like a matte look or like no eyeshadow at all. But yeah, I still love it. The color is great. And I'm sad they discontinue it. I hope they will release some kind of, yeah, and the packaging is so cute. That's why I love it. I don't understand why they need to phase this out when this is one of their best sellers, one of their best blushers. Or yeah, it's really like a cult favorite. So I think this is my most worn blush because this is the one that is really like almost gone already. Like I destroyed almost the design of it. So that was, if I can say what was my most worn blush, it would be that. And I also love the Wet n Wild blushers. So I didn't expect I would love them. I thought it would be the mellow one because that shade was the most like loved shade, but I did love the Rose Champagne, like when I just want like a nice sheen to my face. It gives a bit, not so much color, which I like, but yeah, I just love how it looks on my face. And the apricot in the middle, they said this is the dupe for the Too Faced Love Flash in I Will Always Love You. But I really like how it looks on my face, like how, yeah, it's really flattering. And yeah, you need to try it if you have my skin highlighter because it really looks amazing. Highlighter, what I love the most and continue to love is this, the Balm Marilu Luminizer. This is great for my nose. I usually use it for my nose. So yeah, and I already hit a pan of that. And for highlighter, this is the best highlighter that I discovered last year. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. So it's really, when you use it, it's like the highlight for the gods, like you will be beaming. And yeah, I really love how it looks. And I got the Hourglass palettes. I do love their highlight as well, but I just recently got it. So yeah, and I believe that as well. But with these palettes, I do also love their highlighters, especially this highlighter from this palette. This highlight is amazing. I use it for today on my nose. And this highlighter from this palette is when I want like a natural looking highlight. That is also great. So I'm happy I got this as well. For setting, for setting spray, I did love this Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. So this is my second bottle. I knew it because of Kathleen Lights, and this is amazing. It really gives you that glow, that like it has like a bit of like shimmering something inside. I don't know what they put it, but it gives me the nicest glow, and it's compact. It's great for traveling, and that's best for drugstore if you have dry skin and you want to have dewy illuminating kind of setting spray. And of course my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. So this is my third bottle this year, if I'm not mistaken. I always buy this. I always need to have it. This is my after I put on my blush, I spray it and I then put my lipstick on, and then I set my face. And this is one of the best setting spray. I didn't try a lot, but this is amazing. You need to try a Fix Plus, and I got a backup because it's almost done, and the next one will be rose, and that is the coconut, and I want to try the lavender when the rose is gone. So to set my face, this is one of the best discovery of 2018 as well. I just wanted to have a mattifying like cheap one from the drugstore, and I was looking in by the Catrice like counter, and I found this. So this is the, oh, it's already got the name. I can Catrice All Matte Plus powder. I suppose I'm in the shade 030 Warm Beige. So this is how it looks. This is amazing. This really mattifies like my T-zone, and it doesn't like build up. Like it's so like finely milled that it doesn't like cake on your face. It's really amazing. You really need to try it because this is the best one, the best that I've tried. I want to finish this up. I don't want to buy anything because why buy when you have already, when I already find this like really works really well on my face. So I highly recommend it. And for to cover my pimples, I love this discovery. I learned it from Desi Perkins, to use the MAC Studio Fix Plus foundation to cover up like pimple scars or like redness, and this really works perfectly with a like fluffy blending, and just tap a bit and then apply it on where I need like to cover up, and this works perfectly. I'm in the shade NC35, and yeah, I'm really happy I got it. And listen to this. And for lipsticks, I have a lot, but I think the one that I most used, the one that I use the most is the Mamont Creamy Tin Color Balm Intense in number 23 Brick Rose. So this is the one I'm wearing today. This is the one of the most gorgeous shade I've tried for a lipstick, and I like how easy it glides. It's so creamy. It can be drying, but I used like a lip balm underneath, so I don't really feel it. It glided really easily because I let it sit for a while, the lip balm, and then apply it, because I usually, after I wash my face and do my skincare, I applied my lip balm, so when I use a lipstick, it's not so drying anymore. So this is really a pretty shade. I highly recommend it, and it's not expensive as well. I did use a lot. I used this a lot as well. The Peri Peri Airy Ink Velvet shades 6 and 8. So these are the shades that I love and used a lot, especially during the summertime. And I'll try to link the reviews I did with the products I mentioned, so you will see how it looks on me. And yeah, it's really one of the best. And I love that formula of these are the recent release of Airy Ink Velvet. The older release, it's too sheer for me, but this too, it's really perfect pigmentation for my liking. And the one I used a lot the most as well is the Wet n Wild, I don't know how you, Megalas Lip Color in Berry also. This is amazing. This is the best nude lipstick for me. I use this a lot. Look, it's really dirty already, and yeah, if this one or not, I will keep on buying this one. I think this is the best nude lipstick I discovered last year, and it's really affordable. And for like a lip gloss type, I did like this from what do you call it? From Apieu, and I think I like most the RD05, this shade. Yeah, it's just really pretty when you, during summertime and springtime, if you like lip gloss, you need to try it, or lip tints. And I also did like the Essence, what is this? I think a matte lipstick in the shade 10. This is really pretty as well. I did use this a lot, and yeah, it's like a MLBB kind of shade for me. And this from Bourjois, the Raw Velvet lipstick in the shade No Halicious. This suits any pink mauve kind of makeup looks, and I just love this shade a lot, and the formula is great as well and very long lasting, so I did use that a lot. And the MAC Sea Sheer during summertime, as you can see, I did use a lot already. I I love this. I use this a lot. It's just like a almost like a lip gloss type of lipstick that, and it's pretty. The shade is really pretty, and I heard they would release a set of like monochrome MAC sets for Seashare, for Velvet Teddy, and other shade like Diva, I think. So yeah, those were my favorite makeup products for 2018. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a bit of it. I really like watching this kind of videos because you have an idea what you would like, what is the best. You get to have an idea what are the things that other YouTubers really use the most and what they really love. And yeah, I hope it was helpful, and yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.